if we can learn to detach ourselves from the result, our mind will become free. And with that free mind, we will be able to put in our best efforts. And that ultimately is all that is in our hands. Focus on your efforts. Bring all your faculties to bear to put in your best. But leave the results in the hands of God. And this applies to every realm of your activity, including life transformation. Today, we shall talk about the benefits of detaching ourselves from the fruits of our efforts. This story is from the late 19th century. John Rockefeller was the chairman of the Standard Oil Corporation. On this day, he had a business decision to make. Goods of the Standard Oil Corporation were to be transported by railroad from Houston to Chicago. The question was whether to get them insured or not. Insurance would have cost $150. Rockefeller decided to save the money and send the goods uninsured. Once the train left Houston Station, he got the news that a storm had developed on the way. He now became anxious, and he decided to use his clout to his benefit. He approached the insurance corporation. They had closed their office for the day. Using his influence, he forced them to open it, and by midnight, he walked out with his insurance. Next morning, he got the news that the train had reached intact to Chicago. Rockefeller realized he had spent $150 in vain. This created so much of stress on him that till 2 in the afternoon, he was pacing up and down in his office room. That stress had its effects on his health, and the doctors warned him that if he continued this lifestyle, he would not live for more than 3 years longer. Rockefeller decided to make a lifestyle change. He established the Rockefeller Foundation, which did tremendous charity work around the world. This story is from the 19th century. Today, we are in the 21st century, when stress has become ubiquitous. It is also often called the executive disease because executives are more vulnerable to it. Now, what is the solution to stress? A number of remedies are touted for stress management, including yoga, tai chi, walking, swimming, etc. While all these are good, they do not strike at the root. And what is the root? Why does stress arise in us? When we are attached to the outcomes of our efforts, that attachment creates stress. A student once approached me and said, "Swamiji, my final exam is 3 months away and I'm experiencing immense anxiety." I said, "Why is it so? Because you have to work so hard?" He said, "Yes, Swamiji." I said, "Absolutely not. You can work from morning till night and you'll experience no tension. The cause of your anxiety is not hard work, but investment in the outcome. That is why the Bhagavad Gita gives us this wonderful philosophy. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Lord Krishna says, Arjun, put in your best efforts, but don't be attached to results. One lady came to me. She said, Swamiji, I'm extremely stressed. I said, why are you stressed? She said, my children are not doing so well. I said, what is your profession? She said, I'm a teacher. I said, how many children do you take care of in your class? She said, 40. I said, do you become stressed there? She said, no, I do well. Actually, I've been recognized by the state for being a good teacher. I said, you have the capacity to take care of 40 children without anxiety? And taking care of your own 2 children at home causes anxiety. What is the reason? Your attachment to the outcome. That is why, if we can learn to detach ourselves from the results, our mind will become free. And with that free mind, we will be able to put in our best efforts. And that ultimately is all that is in our hands. Some people say, Swamiji, you are a renunciant. What do you know about the immensely competitive professional environment? If we are not attached to results, then we will lose our competitive edge. I say absolutely not. There's a surgeon. He is amongst the best surgeons in the city. He has conducted 5,000 surgeries till date. But his son has suffered an appendix burst and immediate surgery is required. He calls his friend, please come and do it. But you are an accomplished surgeon yourself. Why don't you operate on your child? No, I'm attached. I'll get nervous and not be able to function at my best. Business people know that it is attachment that leads to wrong decisions. Hence, the philosophy of work, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita thousands of years ago, is focus on your efforts. Bring all your faculties to bear to put in your best, but leave the results in the hands of God. The same philosophy applies to life transformation as well. The efforts are in your hands. Leave the results in the hands of God. We shall continue this journey tomorrow on the 9th day of our Life Transformation Challenge.